Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of Mojo Trivia Sports Edition. I'm Julian. Jem is back here with me again, back in the saddle. How are you doing, my man?
I'm good, how are you?
Oh, you know what, man? I can't complain. I get to look into a camera and tell people sports trivia questions. That's a pretty good livelihood.
It's a good one, yeah. And people are, having a lot of fun in the chat already.
Yeah, shout out to everyone who's been debating over the last few minutes whether or not Joe Flacco is actually an elite quarterback. If you know the rules, you know the rules. If you don't know them, we have 10 questions. They're all sports trivia questions. If you get an answer right or multiple ones right, you might have an opportunity to get a prize, and we'll have more details about that. You have a minute to answer each of them. And Jem will be timing them on his fancy watch.
Yes.
Cool. Are we ready to go? Can we start asking some of these questions?
Yeah, people are restless.
Yes, of course. Let's get to question number 1. It's a baseball question. Major League Baseball pitcher Randy Johnson is famous for killing a bird with a fastball during a game. Which type of bird did he hit? We show the visuals here. The devastating fastball from the legendary left-hander. Look at that. Gone. Look at that bird. Oh. Terrible way to go out.
Oh no.
Yes. Jem, is this the first time you've seen that video?
It's not the first time I've seen that video.
It's not the first time you've seen that video.
No, I've seen it go around.
Well, that bird won't be able to go around anymore.
That's
pretty cruel, but this is still one of the more infamous videos of the early 21st century, I should say.
I have the answer.
You have the answer.
Well, someone else does, actually.
Someone else does. Jem, tell us what the answer is.
So the answer is not pigeon, which is what everyone is spamming here. In fact, the answer is a dove.
Yes.
And it comes from either JR Revolution or Junior Revolution.
That's very true. It's very important to get that distinction right. But yes, a dove is the answer to question number 1. Let's go to question number 2, a soccer question.
Soccer.
Which Tottenham Hotspur star recently avoided military duty by winning a gold medal at the 2018 Asian Games? So this player, show a photo of him here, a little bit of a clue. We don't have this person's entire face, but he does play for Spurs in the English Premier League. He spent 6 seasons in the Bundesliga in Germany before joining Tottenham in 2015 for £22 million. And just recently won a gold medal at the 2018 Asian Games, and he's now escaping military duty, which is a thing.
Pretty cool.
It's good
that
for
he's escaping from it.
Good for him.
Well, the answer, I have it. It comes from The Legend of Rob G.
Okay.
And it's Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min is the answer to that question. Just for those who are not necessarily familiar with it, under South Korean law, you must complete 21 months of military service before turning 28 years old. Son will be actually 28 in the year 2020, unless you've been granted an exemption. And for athletes, they can do this if they win gold in the Olympics or in the Asian Games, which is what Son Heung-min did not too long ago. Let's go to question number 3. Which NFL team used to be named the Titans until a name change in 1963?
Remember the Titans?
I remember the Titans. It was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. Denzel Washington was in that movie. Ryan Gosling was in that movie.
Was he?
He played he had a small role. Ryan Gosling was in that movie. But yes, Denzel Washington is that's a really good role on his part to be in Remember the Titans. I remember that movie. But the answer to that question is not Denzel Washington.
No, it's not.
Or any other character from Remember the Titans. Still a good movie though. This team still exists today. They've made 4 AFC Championship game appearances, and they're also one of 3 teams to have won a Super Bowl in their lone Super Bowl appearance.
I saw the answer.
Jem, what's the answer?
The answer is Jets, New York Jets.
The New York Jets. Who got the answer correct?
Chris Dorizas.
Okay, yeah, the New York Jets got the name change in '63, and they went on to win their first and only Super Bowl in 1969. Quattro. Question number 4.
Let's go.
What honor did Real Madrid midfielder LUKA MODRIC recently win over former teammate Cristiano Ronaldo and Liverpool's Mo Salah? Cristiano Ronaldo is a 3-time winner of this award, and he reportedly congratulated his former teammate via text message.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a pretty nice gesture.
Yeah.
I guess a phone call would have been nice, but who am I to, second guess Cristiano Ronaldo's decision making on the field or off the field? But yes, what honor did Real Madrid midfielder LUKA MODRIC recently win over former teammate Cristiano Ronaldo and Mo Salah of Liverpool?
All right, I have the answer.
We have the answer, Jem.
So the answer is obviously the UEFA Men's Player of the Year.
Yes, obviously. You got the answer right.
And the answer comes from Kex Killer.
He kills Kexes?
Well, it's with a single L, so it's not really killer. It's killer.
Okay.
I don't really know what it means.
Yeah, we'll not spend too much time on that. Question number 5. Let's go to the NHL. Former NHL defenseman Marek Malik is known for this shootout winner against the Washington Capitals in 2005. And I'm pointing at the screen because in a few moments we'll be able to show you a clip.
Malik has not scored this year. In on Kolzik. Fake the legs! Oh, Malik went between his legs! And the Rangers win it in a shootout!
I've seen it all.
Yeah, one of the more iconic moments in the history of the shootout in the National Hockey League. Some people like it, some people don't like it as much anymore. But the question we're asking, how many rounds did this shootout last? The goal where Marek Malik obviously scoring the shootout winner. How many rounds did this go? Went for a long time. And it's still one of the more remarkable highlights in NHL history. He hadn't scored a goal that year, and all of a sudden he just pulls that tweener between his legs.
The answer is here, and it comes from a what I'd like to call a Mojo trivia legend at this point.
Oh, wow.
From Tim McGoslin.
Tim McGoslin! Hey, buddy.
Correctly answered 15 rounds.
Yes, until 2014, that shootout was regarded as the longest shootout in league history, and it lasted 15 rounds. Let's go to question number 6. Los Angeles Angels' Shohei Ohtani, who's been a revolution since he joined Major League Baseball this year. He became the second player in league history to pitch 50 innings and hit 15 home runs. Who was the first? I believe we might have a clip for this one, but let's see it.
This one out to center field. Engel racing back to the track near the wall, leaps up, that is gone! Big fly for Shohei Ohtani. As Ohtani-san has done it again, a 3-run shot.
There's the answer coming.
Big one from Ohtani-san. Yes, he is the second player in MLB history to pitch 50 innings. He's marvelous as a pitcher and hit 15 home runs. He's obviously hit more since then, but again, establishing that record. Who was the first player, Jim? Do we have the answer?
Yes. The answer is Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth is the first player to do it. Who got the answer correct?
It's, again, either JR or Junior Revolution.
JR Revolution or Junior Revolution, whichever one you are, you can let us know in the comments. Trying to make a case to be a Mojoholic legend of his own right. Let's go to question number 7. Which cricketer was ranked 11th on the ESPN World Fame 100 list in 2018? I know there are a few people who watch our videos who wonder, we do a lot of North American sports. Why not go beyond North America and ask a cricket question?
And now we have.
And now we have a cricket question. Which cricketer was ranked 11th on the ESPN World Fame 100 list in 2018? That's a list that comes out from ESPN every year, where basically they just measure who are the biggest sports celebrities out there. And they measure it off of financial earnings, celebrity endorsements, and wow, we have the answer?
We do have the answer.
Awesome. All right, cool. Who got the answer?
So the answer comes from Vidyasagar R.
Okay.
And the answer itself is Virat Kohli.
Virat Kohli is the answer. He was ranked 11th on that list. He was one of 10 cricketers to be on that list, and he was the highest ranked of all 10 of them.
All congratulations to him.
Congratulations to him and to the winner of that answer. Let's go to question number 8. An NBA question, but also kind of a pop culture one.
Ooh.
Which former NBA player took pop star Brandy to prom? You know Brandy? You ever watched the Cinderella movie in the 90s? Moesha? The Game?
I'm sorry.
Damn, you don't like Brandy like that? Well, anyway.
I did on since.
No.
No?
No.
I hear you. You look great.
It's a special night. Thank you.
I feel you.
Bye,
Good to see you.
CMZ.
Good to see you.
Yeah, and Brandy still gets asked about that in the present day. And it sounds as if we have the answer.
We do.
Jen, tell us.
It comes from Moises Alvarez.
Okay.
And the answer is Kobe.
Kobe Bryant. He took Brandy to prom together in 1996. They were both 17. Kobe had just been drafted. They met at the Essence Awards, and Kobe decided then and there to ask Brandy to prom.
That's a nice story.
That's a really nice thing to do. Let's go to question number 9, a NASCAR one, a racing one. Who was the first woman to qualify and compete in the Indianapolis 500 and the Daytona 500? This racer has never won a race, but she finished in the top 10 on 5 occasions as a NASCAR driver. And she is also the first woman to lead a lap in NASCAR driving history.
Nice.
I'm very curious now, how many people, despite the footage we are showing here, how many people in the comments are guessing Danica Patrick?
All of them. Literally all of them.
Literally all of them.
Yeah.
Yep. I saw that coming.
It's
It's not Danica Patrick.
it's literally all of them.
Guys, it's not Danica Patrick. Oh, wow, there we go.
Yeah.
That's good. We could throw people off here on Mojo Trivia. Really? All of them? Come on, man. Come on, we give you good. Come on, look. You guys are smart. Mojoholics, you guys are smart people. We know you can do better than that.
Well, the answer comes from Papa Patry. Or
Okay.
Papa Patry.
Okay?
And the answer itself is Janet Guthrie.
Janet Guthrie is the answer to that question, not Danica Patrick. That's amazing that everyone was writing Danica Patrick, though. Let's get to the final question. Question number 10.
Let's go.
Who are the 3 number 1 overall draft picks to be taken out of high school? So basically a player doing his thing in high school gets drafted into the NBA out of high school. Only 3 players in league history have gone number 1 overall out of high school. Who are those 3 players?
We want all those 3 answers in your one message.
Yes, you can give us first name and last name. These 3 players have combined for 3 NBA championships and 3 finals MVPs.
Impressive.
That is pretty impressive.
Huh? Nope, that's not the correct answer.
You gotta think a little about this one.
It's 1/3 the answer.
I think like a bunch of people are gonna get 1/3 of the answer, and I think like one of those 3 is gonna throw people for a loop.
Ah,
We don't have the camera on Jem right now, but Jem looks as if he found the answer. And
yes, it's from, I saw the answer.
oh my goodness, yes, someone got it.
It's a tiny
time to-
typo, but I'm gonna
The
let it
time
go.
to spare, yes, Jem.
But yeah, so the answer comes from Tim McCausland.
Tim McCausland, of course, the legend.
And the answer is Kwame Brown,
Kwame Brown.
LeBron James,
LeBron James.
and Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard. Remember that hint I just brought up about how these 3 players have a combined 3 NBA championships and 3 finals MVPs? LeBron James has all 3 of them. LeBron James has all of them. Like Dwight and Kwame, especially Kwame.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah,
And
I
misleading.
thought it would be a nice thing. And with that, this week's edition of Mojo Trivia Sports Edition. Jem, can we get some house cleaning in order? Can you tell everyone how they can tell everyone what they have to do?
Yes. So if you've gotten any of these questions right today, we have your names written down, and they will be entered into a pool where we will pick a winner next week on Wednesday, after next week's or after that Wednesday's trivia, and your name will be announced. And if your name is announced, send us an email at knowyourmojo@watchmojo.com, and we'll get back to you with more details on how you can claim a prize.
Jem, will those names literally be in a pool?
Well, it's kind of like a red cup, actually.
So it's kind of like a small body of water, I suppose.
Yeah, and there's no water.
Oh, okay. I was kind of disappointed. That being said, you rarely disappoint me. Jem, it's always a pleasure to do these shows with you.
Yes, likewise.
For Jem, I'm Julian. Thank you so much for tuning in to another week of Mojo Trivia Sports Edition. Same time next Friday, ladies and gentlemen. See you all next time.